Hi everyone, welcome back to your English writing journal lesson. Now today I have something very special to show you before we get started. I wanted to take a minute to show you my English writing journal year 1 book. And this is the journal that we have been using to write all of our essays in here. All of the essays that we do on this channel so far, that we have finished, are in this book right here. And today we are actually going to do week 38. What do you want to be famous for doing and why? Now, I don't want to write in this book because it's actually my first copy of it. And I really want to keep it nice and clean. So I always print out a copy of it on a piece of paper for us to write and practice on. So, as you can see, they're pretty much exactly the same. I just copy it right from the journal. And if you're interested in getting your copy of this book, there's a link in the description of the video down below where you can find this easily on Amazon. Or you can just type in English Writing Journal Year 1 and my name, and you'll find it on pretty much any book retailer that's online. I know they're sold all over the world, and this was purchased here in South Korea. So I'm going to grab, yes, it's a red pen today. I can't find my blue pen. I have no idea where it went. But red is good. I like red. So today we are going to use this red pen to answer this question, and I hope you like what we do. If you do, please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe button so you can get all of my lessons that come up, and you can see lessons easily that we've done in the past. Remember, I have all of my video lessons in order in different playlists. That makes it easier for you to study and learn from zero English, phonics, all the way to writing these awesome essays. So let's get started. What is today's date? It is Saturday, April 13th, I think. My phone says 13. You're absolutely right. April 13th, 2019. Saturday, April 13th, 2019. And we're doing week 38 in the year 1 book. What do you want to be famous for doing and why? Now, many people could say, I want to be famous for the common things that everyone thinks famous people are famous for, like being an artist, being a singer, being an actor, an actress, being something like that. But do you really want to be famous for doing something like that? Or do you want to be famous for doing something else, like running a business, Steve Jobs, or any other famous person who's done something amazing with their life, some kind of philanthropist, someone who donates lots of money? What do you want to be famous for doing? Maybe you want to be famous for being the best trash collector ever. Sure, why not? This is your journal, your essay, your chance to write whatever you want. Be whoever you want. That is one of the best parts about writing, is you can do whatever you want. And it's okay, as long as you answer the question. So, the very first thing we have to do is our topic sentence. Now, what do you want to be famous for doing? Me. I have never been able to sing. You can tell from my voice on the microphone, I don't have a beautiful singing voice. Now, I am funny though. I think I am, at least. But I can't really be a comedian. And I'm not handsome, so I can't be an actor. Now, what do I want to be famous for doing? I want to be famous. I want to be famous, right there, who and what, for. Now, doing is a special verb, remember, special verb do. We change do into an activity, into something else. Do is the verb that always changes to something else. I want to be famous for what? Helping others be successful. And I do. I really want to help other people be successful. That's one of the reasons why I started this channel, was to help students, people all over the world, learn how to do English for free. Honestly, for free. I'm not interested in doing a lot of other stuff with this. I just want you to learn English in the easiest possible way, the quickest way, and, in my opinion, the most fun way. Now, let's keep going here. Why? We have to explain why. We have to give a reason. Or reasons. Remember that. You can choose one reason and explain it very well, or give multiple reasons and short explanations. Why do you want to be famous for this thing, this event, this action, this thing that you want to do? I want to be famous for helping others be successful. Now, when we have reasons for our own personal belief, our own personal goal, I like to start like this. That's weird, right? I want to start with my biggest reason first and then come down to my smallest reason. What is my number one reason? I like to start here and end down here somewhere. But I'm going to teach you a trick. This is a very good way of doing the exact same thing, but in a debate style, in a way that makes your opinions have more value. So say that this is your first reason, this is your second, and then this is your last. So what you would do is you would start off very strong. This is my strongest reason for wanting this. And then when you finish down here at the end, right before you do your conclusion, you would come up with your second strongest point, your second strongest reason for wanting to do whatever it is. Why? Because people will remember your very first reason and they will remember your very last reason. But often the people will forget or not really remember as well what was in the middle of your paper. So if you put your strongest reason here and your second strongest here, your entire opinion seems to carry more weight. It has more value. People will believe you more. So let's do that here. I want to be famous for helping others be successful. Why? Why? I feel good about myself. O-U-T. Myself. When I help others do something well. Now, this is very true for me. When I help other people do something and they do it very well, they learned it from me, or they were able to do it because I helped them, that makes me feel great. Now, since I'm going to be doing multiple reasons, I'm not going to explain these very, very much. I'm going to go into the different reasons because there are quite a few reasons, but I'm going to try and shrink it down into the most important pieces. That way, it comes off as concise and simple and to the point, and you don't get too wordy. So what is my second reason? My second reason is that it is the right thing to do. So I'm going to make a note down here. It is the right thing to do. Second reason. We want to make notes like this. It's fine. Make a note like this. Say, here's my number one reason. I feel good about myself when I help others do something well. And the second reason is it's the right thing to do. Now, that's what I'm going to end here with my very last point. So let's go back up here and think of the middle stuff now. Okay? It didn't write at all. Yeah. I like my blue pen. I need to find my blue pen. I miss it. I don't know why. This is the same. No, it's not. It's not a Jetstream. Huh. I'll find it. Don't worry. I will find the blue pen. Now, I feel good about myself when I help others do something well. What's another reason that I want to be famous for helping people? I should say the word famous, right? I need to say that. I want to be famous for helping many people. Where? Around the world. There you go. That's another reason. I want to be famous for helping people around the world. Yeah. I want to be well known as someone that can help anyone, anywhere. There we go. I want to be known as someone that can help anyone, anywhere. That's a cool thing. It's a very cool skill. I want to be famous for that skill. Being able to help anyone, anywhere. Now, why else do I want to be famous? I think, when I was a child, there we go, put some history into this. When I was a child, I was raised to help other people when they needed it. And never ask for any, that's a really ugly any, anything in return. I learned as I grew older that this was a strong value that I hold dear. Yeah. Okay, so we put a little backstory in here. A little bit of a backstory to help explain why this is what I feel strongly about. This backstory helps add weight, helps add strength to this idea that I want to be famous for helping people. By adding this short little story here, it adds more credibility, more believability to the fact that I'm not making this up. This is true. I really did experience this as a child, and that made me want to be famous for doing something good like this. My leg fell asleep. I'm going to move it. There we go. Back to the story. Now, we're getting closer to the end here, and we already have our second point. So remember that when you're writing. We're going to make another one. Let's bring it back to our original thing. What do you want to be famous for doing? I think being famous for helping others is what? I think being famous for helping others is what? More valuable than being famous for any other reason. I do believe this. I believe that people who are famous because they help others, that those people are much more valuable to society and the world than people who are famous for doing crazy things or bad things or anything of that nature. Now, let's continue on with our second strongest reason. What do you want to be famous for doing and why? I want to be famous for helping others. Now up here we said be successful. I'm going to say the same thing but in a different way. I want to be famous for helping others S-U-C-C-E-E-D succeed in reaching their goals because, right down here, it is the right thing to do. This is my second strongest point, and up here is my first strongest point, right? I want to be successful for helping people. It makes me feel, oh, right here. I feel good about myself, right? And here's my second strongest point. Now I want to explain this piece just a little bit more, but luckily I was smart and added this little backstory. Seeing how helping others was important as a child continues to drive me in this direction as an adult. Yeah. Seeing how helping others was important as a child continues to drive me in this direction as an adult. This means that when I was younger, seeing how helping others was important, that stayed with me, that feeling, that understanding stayed with me all the way until I was an adult. Now, what do we need to do? We need to make a conclusion. And how do we do this? We bring our topic down. I want to be famous. I want to be famous for helping others be successful. And we're going to change it. We're going to use this to flip and be our new conclusion. And let's see, how would we do this? I want to be famous for helping others be successful. Well, the easiest thing here is I want to be famous. Why? For helping others be successful. We split our sentence into its two pieces. But can we start a sentence with for? Not really. How about just right here? Helping others be successful. We need a be verb. Is, okay? This thing, helping others be successful, this idea, is something that I really want to be, we're out of space, famous for. There we go. I just flipped the topic sentence and made a quick, easy conclusion. Now, this is very true for me, and I can't wait to see what you write. Write your answer to this question. What do you want to be famous for doing and why? Write it in the comment section below, and I will check it for you. I will help you fix your grammar and little mistakes and whatever, and give you tips or help you with a new way to write a sentence if it's just kind of not fluent, not naturally written. You know, I'll help you write something that sounds native in terms of how it would be in English. Now, if you liked my lesson, please hit like on the video. And if you're new here, remember to hit subscribe. If you would like this journal right here, so that you can also practice writing your English, the link to buy this is in the description of the video. You can also find it using my name right here on any bookseller, and this will come up. It's available in all countries around the world. I am happy that you were here today studying with me, and I really hope that you liked today's lesson. I will see you next time for your English writing journal essay paragraph practice. Okay? I'll see you later. Goodbye.